Hello friends, welcome in Priyanka tutorial. Today we will discuss the point protein from the biochemistry of cell. We already studied about the carbohydrate in a part 1. If you want to see this video, I will share the link in a description box. So let's start. Protein. Protein derived from a proteose. Proteose means a primary. Protein is an organic compound which is present in a cell. It is a most abundant organic components of a cell, and proteins are the macromolecules with a high molecular weight. So what is meant by the proteins? The proteins are the long chain polymer of amino acids. You can say amino acids are the building blocks of protein. The term protein was coined by Berzelius in 1830. You know that the proteins are the macromolecules with a high molecular weight, and its best example is the hemoglobin. Its molecular weight is a 68,000 Dalton. Most of the proteins are host specific and shows slight variation in each species. Number of cell varies. In bacterial cell is over 2000, while in a human cell it is over 1. What is the composition of protein? Protein contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen, and in some protein molecules sulfur is also present. Here you can see the structure of amino acid. In the amino acid structure, amino group and carboxyl group are present, and they are joined by the alpha carbon atom. All the amino acid structures are same, only the difference in a R group. Here you can see R group is joined to the alpha carbon atom. Here in the second diagram, the two amino acids are condensed by the removal of water molecule OH from the COH and H from the NH2 groups. It forms a peptide linkage, and this reaction is called as a condensation reaction, and it forms a residue of amino acid. So what is meant by the residue? The remainder of each amino acid after the removal of water molecule H plus and OH minus is called as a residue. If the proteins made up of two amino acid residues, called as a dipeptide. If proteins made up from the three amino acid residues, called as a tripeptide. And if so many residues are present in a proteins, it's called as a polypeptide. Here you can see the N terminus and C terminus. N terminus is present at the amino group and C terminus is present at the carboxyl group. This peptide linkage is formed here by the covalent bond. Amino acids which occurs in a protein. Near about 20 amino acids are participated in a proteins. Here you can see all these 20 amino acids: hydrophobic amino acid, hydrophilic amino acids and other amino acid. Hydrophobic amino acids are the alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan and tyrosine. Hydrophobic means are the water hating amino acids, means they are insoluble in water. Next are the hydrophilic amino acids. These are the polar amino acids. They are soluble in a water. That's why it's a hydrophilic, means water loving amino acid. Examples are the asparagine, glutamine, serine and threonine. Other amino acids are classified on the basis of ions, that is the basic amino acids and acidic amino acid. Basic amino acids are lysine, arginine and histidine, and acidic amino acids are aspartic acid and glutamic acid. And other amino acids are glycine, proline and cysteine. Here is the example of amino acid which contain the sulfur group is the cysteine. Classification of protein on the basis of their nature and composition. There are the two classes of protein. One is the simple protein and another is the conjugated protein. So what is meant by the simple protein? These are the proteins composed of only amino acids or their derivatives. In this, these proteins only made up of by amino acids. Other derivatives are not present in that proteins. Examples are the histone and gene. Histone, it's present in a DNA, and gene, it's isolated from the maize. It is act as a binder and used in pharmaceutical industries. Second is a conjugated protein. These are the simple proteins or the amino acid with a some non-protein part called as a prosthetic group. You can see here some examples of the conjugated protein like lipoprotein. Lipoproteins are made up from the protein plus lipid part. Proteins part, in this amino acid is present and other group is present, that is the lipid. Lipo means lipid. Next is the nucleoprotein, protein plus nucleic acid. Glycoprotein, protein plus carbohydrate. Chromoprotein, protein plus pigments. Protein plays important role as an enzyme. Most of the enzymes are the protein, but all proteins are not enzyme. Hormones like insulin, which helps to control the sugar level in our body. Growth hormones are the proteins. Structural protein, these proteins forms part of cell or tissues. Examples are the keratin, which is present in our hair and skin, that shows a color. Elastin shows elastic nature, which is present in connective tissues. Lipoproteins, which is present in a cell membrane of all cells. Next is the contractile proteins. These proteins occur in a muscle. Example is the myosin. Transport protein, they are useful for the transportation for certain materials. Example is the hemoglobin, which is helpful to transport the oxygen through the blood. And other example is the myoglobin in the muscle for the transport of oxygen to the whole body. Next is the defensive proteins. They are the useful proteins for the protection of body against diseases. Examples are the immunoglobulin, they are act as antibodies. And next is the thrombin for the blood clotting. So here is all about the proteins, and we will discuss the point lipids and the nucleic acid in the part 3rd. If you like my video, then don't forget to subscribe my channel, that is the Priyanka tutorial. Thank you friends.